Good day. I'd like to talk to us a little about being a good host. To be a good host, you need to be accommodative. You need to be very accommodating. You must be very tolerating. You must learn to tolerate the excesses of people, even the limitations of people. To be a good host, you must be very, very considerative, yeah. Consideration should be your watchword. You must learn to pamper people. You must learn to be cautious, because courtesy demands politeness. You must learn how to be very, very polite. Then, again, to be a good host, you must learn to forgive. Let children be children. Let men be men. Let women be women. Let strangers be strangers. You must have love, for humanity. Not just for humanity. You must learn to care for the animals as well. You must learn not to torture the animals. You must not learn to torture the people as well brought to you. Your life should be a shoulder for the weak and tired, and vulnerable to lay their head and rest. In other words, what am I saying? Provide them with shelter, food, clothing, give them water to bath, help them with your, manicure and pedicure, help them to barb their hairs, help them to, get their best, help them to freshen up spiritually and physically. To be a very good host, you must be very, very honest. They say truth is bitter, but it is the best, substance to garnish the stew of reality. Truth is bitter, but it makes life tasty. But life is sour in the absence of truth. And remember, truth is original. It has no duplicate. Truth is truth. Yeah. But we see it from different perceptions. That's why my previous teaching, I said, there is the truth, your truth. There is my truth, and there is the truth. Your truth, my truth, and the truth. If your truth means the truth at the middle, then that becomes truth. If my truth means the truth at the middle, then that becomes the truth. So truth is truth, but perceptions differ, perspectives differ. I may see truth from the northern perspective, you might see truth from the eastern perspective, the other person might see truth from the western perspective, the other person might see truth from the southern perspective. But that whichever perspective we are seeing or perception we're having, truth is still truth. Truth is whole, truth is one. So it's very, very important. It's very, very important that we learn to be accommodative to people's weaknesses, that we learn to tolerate, we learn to be considerate, that we learn to look after the vulnerable, the aged, the sick, the dying, children and the women among us. We need to look after the men as well. We men, we arrogate ourselves as the stronger species. That's why we die young. There are more widows on this planet Earth than widowers, because men tend to overdo themselves, and that's why, they live wrong and die young. We men, we live wrong and we die young. So men, please come back home. Be modest. Moderate your aspirations. Stop getting involved in rituals. Stop killing people. Stop murdering people. Stop this assassination. Stop hatred. Stop cheating. Stop corruption. Stop this annexation. Stop this ethnic cleansing. Stop killing people and taking their lands. Stop raping the women. Stop abusing children. Stop making people cry. Stop this shooting and killing and poisoning. Stop this idol worshipping. It's not helping us. Let your best serve humanity. Let the best of your mentality serve humanity. Give out your best. Shine in use. Give out your best and be willing to die empty. Remember, you're created naked. And naked shall you be when you're going. And you exist between time and space. This time you're giving 100, 200, 400, 500, 800, 1,000 years. No, this little time you're giving in eternity, please make the best use of it. Use it to add value to existence. Be your neighbor's keeper. Be your brother's keeper. Look after the vulnerable. You have 10, 8 cars, the other person doesn't have. Give her one, give her two. You have 2, 3 clothes, the person doesn't have. Share what you have. Share cheerfully. You have money, more money, the other people don't have. Bless them with some. You have foodstuffs and don't give out. Give out. It is more blessed to give than to receive. But when you're giving, give cheerfully. And don't give to be noticed. Give because there's a need for it. Blessed and you shall be blessed. Love and you shall be loved. Smile and nature, herself will smile back at you. The hand that giveth is always on top. Remember. But the hand that receiveth is always down. But the hand that giveth is always on top. We cannot be in the ocean and we are dying from thirst. We can't be living in the farm and we are dying from hunger. We can't become natural doctors, medical doctors, and we're dying from sickness. No. There needs to be a solution, and you are the solution. So being a good host, being a nice host, being a kind host, implies that you must be very considerate, have consideration, have empathy, be sympathetic to the cause of others, be sympathetic to the sufferings of others. Look after the displaced. Is it internally displaced or externally displaced? Don't look after the displaced. Learn to tolerate. Learn to forgive. Learn to be patient with people. Please. Please. Learn to encourage people that are down. Learn to comfort others, the brokenhearted. Look after our mothers, our sisters, our daughters, our sons. Look after our fathers. Get children there, adopt people that don't have parents, adopt them, bring them into home, refine them, make them feel loved and wanted. It's very, very important. Give somebody a home. That stray dog, pick that dog and rehabilitate that dog. Make that dog, become normal again. Give comfort. There are a lot of birds, a lot of people, a lot of dogs, a lot of horses, a lot of strange and wild animals. Let's learn refinement. And let's practice them on people. Let's learn consideration. Let's comfort the bereaved. Be the eyes to the blind. Be the legs to the cripple. Be the hand to the handicapped. Yeah. Be the heart to the brokenhearted. Be the comfort to the brokenhearted. Be the ears to the deaf. Yes. Be the mouth, for the dumb. People that cannot speak for themselves. Please. It's very, very important. Because time and chance happens to everyone. You're not rich because you're too hardworking, and others are not poor because they're too lazy. Some of people around are slaves of circumstance beyond their control. They are victims of circumstance beyond their control. They are victims of the political system. They are victims of corruption. They are victims of annihilation. They are victims of poor parentage. They are victims of poor lineage. Some are victims of vexations. Some are victims of natural disasters. Some are victims of ignorance, arrogance, vengeance, insolence, malevolence. Some victims of sicknesses. Some didn't ask to be born and conceived the way they are. They just found themselves, here. So stop blaming them for their sicknesses. Stop blaming them for their, for their torture, for their pain. Stop blaming them for their ignorance. Just learn to give a helping hand. If you don't have anything good to say, shut up, please. If you don't have any good advice to give, shut up. Your silence is better than you opening your mouth and removing all the doubt. Than you opening your mouth and causing sorrow and pain to somebody else. Almighty God help us as we appreciate our weaknesses and become good hosts and become considerate in life. Humbling ourselves, very, very important. Humility is the bedrock of maturity. So let's learn to humble ourselves, and it shall be well with us now forever, man. God bless you. God bless you all. I love you so much. But Almighty God love us better. In everything, give Almighty God the glory. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.